61 and 61, we are hoping you're enjoying. For the 12 days of Theszmas, we have 61 limited edition Uncle Lou t-shirts. Click the link below, get yours today, because once the 61 are gone, they're gone. Get on it. Now, I know on the 9th day of Theszmas, we went over suplexes, a shoot suplex. Today, on the 11th day of Theszmas, why not? I know it's not like a partridge in a pear tree. It's even better. Today, we're going to go with the double underhook suplex, which is one of my favorites. And like, if you look back at Billy Robinson, from his days in Japan and stuff like that, they made, there's a match with, I want you to check it out, Billy Robinson versus Antonio Inoki. Inoki's awesome, by the way, in any situation. Great worker, great. And Billy was amazing, a true legend of the sport. If you watch, because we've done a few things on Billy already, because he's so solid. But if you watch this match is like 55 minutes long. It's long. It's very, very long. But all it is that they always go 2 or 3 falls when it comes to heavyweight titles. And Billy goes for it constantly. He's going for a double underhook suplex. And when he finally does hit it, and he does get a 3 on it, it is like perfection, because you can tease a double underhook where a guy can go down to his knees or get to the ropes and muscle away from it. In the art of wrestling, when you can not get something right away and then eventually muscle into it and then get it, that is wrestling, man. That's actual wrestling, and that's great stuff. So today, we're going to go over one of Billy Robinson's solid. It's an old school hold. We're going to go over it for you so that you all can see it. Today, what we're going to do is I'm going to let Jesse take my hand. He's going to take a wrist lock on it. When he's in that position, I'm just going to rip him down. I'm going to show you a way to rip into a different way to get into it without compromising him and making him look bad. We're going to go into a hold, and then I'm going to grab that double underhook, and I'm going to toss his ass for you people today on the 11th day of Theszmas. Here we go. So we're going to lock up. Of course, he's going to brush my right arm away. He doesn't need it. He's going to come over the top. He's going to grab that wrist on the left, because we always work the left. It's nice and solid. See how he keeps it in, the wrist close to his chest? That's perfect, because you don't want any daylight, and that's where the pressure is. Because if he just had my arm and he was head space out, there's no pressure. He's just holding my hand. It's romantic. So what we're going to do is we're going to push between his arms. So we're between his arms, we're going to push on his chest to make, we're going to make space. So we have space so our arm can travel up. Once we have this space in between, we're going to come up and grab his head. Once we have his head, we're going to basically try to thread his head through his own arms and then hook him underneath our left armpit. So here into here, into a front face lock. Okay, that's a different reversal. You don't always have to spin out. You don't have to flip around, guys. You can just do legitimate stuff with anchors and hooks. That's an actual hook on the back of the head, and I can pull them down. Okay, so once I'm in this position, what I want to do is I want to hook the outside arm first. Because see, this one's already trapped. I have this one. So I don't have to worry about this one. This one isn't going anywhere because I got it on the armpit. So what I'm going to do is I'm already in position on the other side of his neck just to reach up and grab. So I'm on his back now, but I got his arm hooked. So in that position, once I get there, I give this a little bit of a twist, guys. The only reason I give it a bit of a twist so that he feeds this armpit down so he's losing his balance so that you can hook in there a little bit nicer. And I know it seems weird or like we're working together, why would you do that? Because you have the opportunity sometimes if you let go of holds or kids are trying to sell for you, they're all squirrely with their hands. So if you keep it a little bit more legit where you give a bend and then you grab it, there's no way he's moving. So you control the situation, guys. Once we're in this position, you jockey around, you make sure that you get nice and tight where it's near the biceps, and he's going to stay kind of solid on his arms because he has to. Because I don't want to rip his arms out of his socket, but I'm going to take him over. And he knows that. So he's going to stay a strong post in his arms. I got him clasped by both hands here. Now, as we pop our hips and take him over, we just let him take the ride. That's all we're doing. So we're just going to let go. So I'm going to step ahead. Because remember, in wrestling, always be aware where you're going. I don't want to throw him into the ropes. I want to throw him in the center so that I can pin him. So I'm going to clasp these hands, legs again, level, shoulder width apart. popping those hips as I pick up. I go down, up, and pop my hips. So here we go. So down, up, back. We throw them over the shoulder. You can keep it tied. It's really, really tight. However, you can let them go, and you want them to take a nice little bump, and then scramble for the pin is also very exciting. Double underhook suplex, I never see this anymore. I don't see gut wrenches, I don't see double underhooks, I don't see atomic drops, I don't see slingshots. Guys, I keep saying it over and over again, let's bring back some of the old stuff that actually works. Try it out. Day 11. Man, I'm sad. We're almost done.